Just about set now. And our starting pitcher here today, Tyler McGill. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Ready to go now? Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Right side. Toss to Alonso. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
The 1-1.
Nope.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2 now. That one hit to right. Taylor moving under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound in this one, Drew Rasmussen. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Mangum makes the grab, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1 out, base is empty. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's
Batting
still
third,
in the strike zone,
right
can be
fielder,
tough for hitters to get on top
Tyrone
of.
Taylor.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. 1-1 now. Just missed. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And it remains 2-2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Mets. Scoreless after one. Second inning
Leading
set to
off
go.
for the Rays,
At the plate
the
now for the
designated
Rays
hitter,
is
Jonathan
the DH,
Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Inside, ball two.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Batting fifth,
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Fouls one off. 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Inside. And the count's full. And that's inside and a good at bat, ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what,
left
he
fielder,
earned that walk.
Jake Mangum.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. On the ground, Mauricio. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there.
Batting
Nice job
seventh,
of the pitcher to
catcher,
bear down,
Matt
make the pitch,
Theis.
get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Matt Theis comes up to hit here.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A two-run homer, his second of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
So two down, and stepping in is the speedy Cameron Meisner. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one missing low. Lifted in the air, right center field. McNeil in pursuit. Squeezes it, and that is that. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And a count 1-2. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He rocketed that one out of here. And we're starting over. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Starling Marte. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Josh Lowe.
Right fielder, Josh Lowe.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And now it's Brandon Lau. 2 down, nobody on. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one hit to first, and foul ball. That one just misses, and now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa, and this game is still tied at 2-2. As we go to the last of the third. And now here is Ronnie Mauricio. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch
1 ball,
upstairs. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
In the air, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a slow roller. Now the throw to first on the run. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
2 outs, runner at first. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Nimmo off of first with 2 away. Ground ball to the right side, and it gets by him. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles, just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it. And sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Big at-bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
He caught it behind his back, and very nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Justin Garza.
Now
this is his
pitching for
3rd
the
time
New York
out
Mets.
this year.
Number 71, Justin Garza.
And stepping in
Leading
for the
off
Rays,
for
Curtis
Tampa Bay,
Mead.
First baseman, Curtis Mead.
To the right side, Beatty. Throws to first in time, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Next pitch is outside. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Edwin Diaz getting loose out there. One down, base is empty. That's down and in.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Junior Caminero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Man at first, 1 away. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The 3-1 downstairs, and that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Big RBI for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now here is Matt Thaiss. Two on, 1 out. In the air, left field, and it falls. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Justin Garza gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
the left-hander on now, David Peterson.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. That one missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Taylor Walls. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. And midway in the 4th, it's the Rays 4 and the Mets 2. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Garrett Clevenger.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Mets,
and now here's Jeff McNeil.
Center fielder, Jeff McNeil.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Popped in the air, left field. Mangum makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
So up next, Brett Beatty. Just
Two.
missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in Queens, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. That one missing inside.
That's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop area. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hit in the air, right field. Taylor settles under it, and there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Lau at the plate. In there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game. With the
zips it across. That's the 3rd out. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Fairbanks.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens.
Catcher, Luis Torrens.
And the slider just misses.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
He goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own, Now only 1 out remaining.
That
Now
play won't be
batting,
trending on social
shortstop,
media later on, but
Francisco
it's still important to execute it to
Lindor.
perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Fairbanks is just 1 strike away. Ripped to short. Fires to first on the run. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.